Welcome everybody to this episode of Farming Simulator 25 game premiere here on pcsimguy. Give me just a second. I've got to set the window up to grab Farming Simulator. There we go. And give me just a second. Looks like some things have changed a little bit here. So let me fix this for you guys. What's up with the size? Something is not right about this. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Because you're missing some of this stuff. Man, did Streamlabs do an update or what? Golly, man. Let me see if I can come in here and update the settings. Video base output is right. Advanced stream. Everything's looking right. I don't know why it's cutting it out. There we go. There. I think that's perfect.
The seeds are the paint.
No, I'm not here in this game, so now I gotta check what's going on with that. Sorry. Sound. And that would be why. Headphones. There we go. Alright. I'm not going to turn on head tracking. So here it is, Farming Simulator 25, finally. It has taken me... Turn the volume down a little bit. Oh, let me, options. Sound, music, volume. Not mine. Got to turn the music volume off. Oh gosh. GUI volume. Alright, how do I turn this stupid music off? Music volume down. And then apply. There we go. Alright, got rid of that, finally. Alright. I'll turn the radio off. We'll leave the rest of the settings fine. Display settings very high. Sorry guys, I would have had all this done before, but I literally just got done installing it. It's taken me 2 days to download that right file and get it installed. The first day, the servers were so overwhelmed, and even the second day, both times I tried to download it, the servers were so overwhelmed that it took over 4 hours to download. Then I went to install it the first time. They had an ISO file. It was just a whole thing, but I finally got it installed. That's all I really care about. Just want to make sure I get it right. 1340. Yes. Apply. And let's see what it does here. It's thinking. Whoa. Oh, it's reloading. There we go. Alright, so now Oh. Ooh. Let me shrink it back for you guys. Oh, the things you don't think about when you go to do a stream on a game the first time in a while. Stretch you out and bring you out. And just a little bit further out. And there. There we go. That looks a lot better. I wanted to kind of show you guys all this stuff. So VSync's on. Limiter at 60, full screen, resolution scaling. Alright, cool. Alright, I am just going to use the controller this time. Not going to use anything else. Not going to use my steering wheel, my Hori farming control system. I want to be able to just jump in and get going. So let's go to empty slot. And we're going to check out Riverbrand Springs. Oh, wow. You can change how much money you get to start off with. Yeah, we'll start off with $1 million. Normal difficulty. Start farm, yes. Guided intro. Yeah, we're going to do the tour. Why not? I mean, I know how to play Farming Simulator. Been playing it for years, but I'd like to give it a whirl. Finally here. It's been a week, let me tell you. Had a lot going on this week. Work's really busy. We're moving buildings, and a lot of that falls on my shoulders. So I've had that going on. Then I had this whole problem with installing the Farming Simulator. Honestly, I bought the collector's edition, right? And that's part of the problem. Is I bought the collector's edition, and when I went to go download the actual because who has a CD player, or CD-ROM or DVD-ROM anymore? So of course I didn't have that, so I had to go and download the game. Well, I went and I downloaded it, and it was going at like 2 megabytes a second, a lot of times slower than that. And so it took hours and hours and hours for it to download. So I had to miss the stream the first night, the night it came out, which really upset me because I really, really wanted to get a stream the first day it came out. Glad I didn't take that day off, which I was planning on doing, but then some other things came up with work and I couldn't. So then fast forward to Wednesday, I was like, okay, I've got it downloaded. I go to install it, and it keeps asking me for a disk. It can't find certain files. It was all a mess. And that's because I downloaded the .img. So if you're going to get this game, if you bought it through Giants, download the zip file. Download the zip file. I cannot get the .img. I did everything. I renamed files to make it the file name exactly what it's looking for. Still didn't work. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll download the zip one. And since it's a day after, should download pretty fast. No, same thing. Giants really got to fix that. I don't know if they need to get some extra server space when they release a game and stuff, but it was crawling. So I had to wait a whole nother day. I finally got home today, and the zip file was almost downloaded. My computer had went to sleep. I mean, that's how long it was taking to download, that my computer goes to sleep after like 8 hours. And computer went to sleep, so then I had to wait on it to finish download. Then I had to extract the zip file, then install it, and it took forever. But I've got it all installed. Oh, it's hanging up here at 50%. Come on, guys. Come on, Farming Simulator. Don't crap out on me the first time I get you running, finally. I mean, I know on some maps it's like this, and I've got this on my SSD. I don't know why it's loading so slow. Oh, yes, it's moving again. Thank goodness, man. I was going to be so mad if it wasn't going to. It jumps up to 60. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. I got a SSD. That's why I made sure to install it on my SSD. Maybe we shouldn't have started with 1,000,000, but I just wanted to get in here and start playing. Really been looking forward to this new release. Love the ideas of GPS. I love the South Asian map. I think that's going to be really cool. The new crops, GPS, the ground deformation, and the updated like lighting and stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing all that. So, all right, 99%. And 100. Let's get started. Oh, yeah. So, I've got to make a... let's do it this way. It didn't... Alright, this guy. Hairstyles. Gotta make him pcsimguy one, you know what I mean? Yeah. Gotta get that beard on. Oh, no, his beard went away. Alright, we'll rock the full beard. Clothes. Let's see what we got. Oh, so we got a lot, pretty much the same, mostly the same stuff as last time. So we'll go. I don't want to go too hardcore there. Let's see. Let's get us a John Deere t-shirt. Jorts. Should we do jorts? No, we'll go straight jeans. And then let's go with some. Yeah, I guess we'll stick with these boots. Hat. Yeah. So also for some reason my chat is broken. I have no idea why. It's I can't get it. Oh, actually, you know what? If y'all will bear with me just a second, let me get it to where I can pull it up here. There we go. And let me go here to YouTube. And view your channel. Boom. Pop out chat. All right. Now I've got my chat up, so. Chat? No. Live chat. Alright. So, we've got the chat pulled up. Wonderful. Let's get back to our what we're wearing. Not too crazy about a lot of these hats, to be honest with you. We'll just go without a hat. And we're gonna go without gloves. Let's get some of them Ray-Bans on. And confirm. Welcome to your new farm. It's mid-morning when you arrive at your new farm. Walter, your grandfather, is no longer able to look after the farm, so you are now taking over. Familiarize yourself with the game before you go to greet your grandfather. Alright, let's start with the interface. You will find all the important information on your screen. Okay. To continue. Tour progress. Get familiar with the guided tour. Okay. So, now we head over here. All right, cool. We got third person view. You can talk to people on your farm in specific locations on the map. Press the talk button so you can talk to them. Okay.
Welcome to our lovely farm, kiddo.
Thanks, sir.
I'm glad you're here to continue the family business.
By the way, there's already mods
The
out
fact
on the
that
mod
you're
hub.
about
Some
to
are
take over the
giants, but
farm
some are
makes
actually
your
modders
pops
mods starting to
quite
come out.
happy, not gonna lie. When your father told me on a visit that he didn't want what I built here, I thought that was it. He even called it a dung heap when he left in his fancy suit. And then he stepped into manure on the way to his car. It's okay that he does his own thing, but I thought I had to sell the farm. Thanks to you, it can stay in the family. You don't know what that means to me. Otherwise, your crazy uncle might have turned it into an amusement park with the main attraction of catching chickens on the fields or something. Anyway, let's not talk about that just now. I can tell you some stories later. And just so you know, I'm not out of the picture just yet. I'm here if you need me. Just like your friendly neighbors, you should talk to
So this is a new thing. They've got
They're nice
NPCs.
people. A bit strange, perhaps, but still delightful in their own ways. So, do you want me to give you a quick tour and show you some things?
I mean, I know how to do it, but let's just go
Okay, then,
through it.
let me show you a couple of things. Ease you in. There will always be people to help you out, but it's good to have done all the steps yourself, at least once. Right next to the farm, we're going to work on a field. There's also a big tractor with a cultivator. I'll walk you through how to operate it. I can't wait to see you get started.
All right. So, 53 meters. There's a beauty John Deere over there. What we got? 3650. Oh, we've got a John Deere plow 980 in game and this Challenger as well. Man, that's great. Oh, gotta go over here.
Are you ready to roll?
Oh, I'm ready.
Then hop onto the tractor and attach the cultivator. It's just to the back.
All right, let's hop on in here.
Just like that. Exactly. Now we do the work. Meet me at the field over there.
There we go. All right, we got the cultivator. We're in the Challenger, heading over here. See what we can get done. Zoom out a little bit here.
Here we are. So before we can sow anything on the field, we need to take care of the stubbles. Cultivate
Got that stubble,
prepare it for
that
the
5
next
o'clock
season.
shadow.
Otherwise, the grain will not grow very well. Lower the cultivator and drive straight ahead. It's easy as spilling milk.
Easy as spilling milk, he says. Okay. So let's lower her down. And get cultivating. There we go. Cultivating away. Oh, you know one thing I want to do? Oh, it won't let me hop out. I wanted to see the ground deformation, but can't quite yet. That's alright. I'm gonna keep on rolling. Oh yeah, you can see that ground deformation where we turn, especially when you turned right there. Ooh, it was... It was very pronounced when you turned, which makes sense because a lot of weight will go to one side of the tractor or the other. Let's cultivate this field for Grandpa. I wanted to start off on Riverbend Springs, you know, being a guy from the USA. I got to stick with that, but I am interested in also we're going to do a series here on Riverbend Springs, and then maybe do a series on Huan Pantai, depending on. Next Tuesday, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 comes out, so we're going to also be featuring that on the channel. We'll still feature Police Simulator Patrol Officers and Tower Simulator 3 right now. That may change in the future, but for right now, that's my plan. Still going to be pretty busy time at work. Next week, we're moving into our new building, so right now we're packing everything up, getting everything ready to go, coordinating all the logistics of it. But once that's over with, it should be pretty smooth sailing. I can get back to my regular schedule. Alright, we're almost done here with the field. I like the progress bar. I think that'll come in handy in contracts.
Good. We're done here, kiddo. Now drive back to the garage and get out the cedar. I'll meet you there.
Alright, Gramps. I'll raise that up. Let's go pick up the cedar. Man, that's a heavy tractor. That ground deformation. Look, you can still see it there. It's pretty cool. It was interesting to hear.
Now we change tools, kiddo. Get rid of the cultivator and attach the cedar.
Alright.
Now you need to attach the cedar. Drive back slowly.
Let's check out the inside here. Cab view. Since we're backing up. Oh, I'm going to have to change that camera setting. Moves much too slow. Alright. Hey, I said attach. There we go.
That's how it's done. The sewing machine you just attached is empty. But don't you fret. I just went to the store. Next to the shed you will find a... Get over there to fill the cedar.
Alright. Let's head over. There we go. And filling her up.
Well done. Now you're ready to go.
Now we're ready to go.
Last week I cultivated a field over there. Cultivated fields are ready to be sown. It's pretty straightforward. Drive the machine to the field and meet me there. We'll bring out canola.
Canola.
Here we are. One thing you need to pay attention to is timing. Plants need to be sown in specific seasons. It's midsummer. It's the perfect time to sow canola. In any other period, you might want to switch to a different kind of crop. You can always check the crop calendar. First, we need to prepare the cedar. Choose the canola seeds, as the big bag is filled with all kinds of seeds. Seeding is easy.
While
seeding, straight lines are important though. Go back and forth to bring out the seed with as few gaps as possible. At some point, you'll have to buy a big bag of seeds at the store to refill it. But now you can use what you've got. Now, you only got to switch the machine on and lower it to the ground.
There we go. We are seeding away. Seeding some canola. In the middle of summer. Oh, that deer just Almost.
That's how it's done, kiddo. Oh, by the way, always keep an eye on the weather. According to the weather forecast, it's going to rain soon. That's perfect for canola, but not as good for the wheat on the other field. If you want to hire a helping hand at some point, you can. We're done here. The helper will do the rest. Good job. Field workers are a great support if you're busy and cannot finish the job in time. Now get back to the garage and get out the harvester. Let's do it quickly. I'll meet you there. There you are. How do you feel? Are you up for something exciting? Because we'll do the harvesting next.
Harvest time,
There's a right field that needs taking down. Are you still up for it?
Oh, I'm
The
down.
header for the harvester sits on the trailer attached at the back. Let's meet at the field, okay, kiddo? But drive carefully. That machine is a beast.
She's a beast. Alright, so got the old school Massey. I love it. Really, really love it. Put our beacons on. Head on down. Oh, we got a car coming. Should we stay out of his way? It was hauling. Oh, he's got most of this harvested already.
So, let's do this.
Let's
You'll need to prepare the machine.
Let's
With a combine harvester, the header cuts the plants. Those headers have different widths, depending on the size of the combine. Go detach the trailer. Then drive the harvester with its front to the header and attach it.
Yes, sir. Header detached. Header trailer detached, I should say. Oh, whoa. He was like, you cannot do anything with the NPCs, man. You can't run them over or anything. They're like running into a brick wall.
Good, you're almost set now. Before you can start harvesting, the grain tank needs to be unfolded. Do that and bring yourself into position on the field.
Alright. Grain tank unfolded. Reversing into position.
You can see that the field is nearly done already. I was feeling a little wobbly in the knees earlier, so I left it for you. Thought you might want to try it out anyway. All you need to do is to steer the harvester into the field. Unfold the tank, start the harvester, and do the rest.
Sounds good to me.
But soon you will be able to buy a bigger one. Now go at it and show the crop who's the farmer.
Who's your farmer? Who's your farmer? I'm your farmer. Got cruise control on. So yeah, the buttons are pretty much the same as before, which is normal with Farming Simulator. It's rare that they change the button layout, so that's nice. Nothing new to learn there, which is good because it's hard keeping up with all the keybinds for all the different games. Man, I'm kind of bummed. I just had my well, actually, I've got the Steam Deck XL loaded up with the FS25, but I bet it will work just fine on FS25. Nice up and downs. I mean, this isn't a bad harvester to start off with, honestly. She's moving quite nicely. Well, the swath looks better, I feel like. I don't know why, but I just feel like it's better. But as I zoom out here, it looks horrible. I don't know what that's about. They need to clean that up. I mean, we're in ultra high graphics right now, and it's looking like garbage. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, I just do not like the look of that swath. Do not like it at all. Alright, and let's clear this up. Nice old Massey. Got our driver in there driving. I gotta work on our character. I wanted to get into it pretty quick, but there's got to be a way to change the hair color and stuff. I just wasn't paying too much attention. I was just trying to get us started since we're already running late.
Nice one, kiddo. That's it. You have my blood in your veins. After harvester has a limited capacity to store the crop. Now we need to unload the wheat onto a trailer to sell it. Prepare your harvester for unloading and unfolding the pipe.
Let's get the rest of this crop first. Alright, pipe is
The pipe will start extending, and the wheat will start to pour out automatically. But we're missing something, aren't we? There's no trailer here just
there
yet.
sure isn't, Gramps.
Go get the trailer in the garage.
Should we call him Paw Paw? Go get
Come back to the field so we can unload.
Alright. Is this the same Challenger we were using? I guess it is. Heading down to get the wheat in a trailer. Skirt.
To empty the tank of your harvester, pull along to it on the driver's side of the harvester. Neat, huh? Wait it out until it's unloaded.
Waiting it out. Paw Paw.
Well done, kiddo.
Thanks, Paw Paw.
You can either store the crop in your silo or you can sell it. This load I promised to a vendor friend of mine. He's already waiting for you. So all you gotta do is drive the tractor with the trailer to his unloading station. Now drive to the grain elevator to sell the wheat.
Alright. Gotta head to the grain. Put on our hazards here. I don't see any beacons. So we'll just drive with the hazards on. So we gotta go that way. Take a right. I do love the graphics here. Very nice. Definitely a lot of work went into this map. I feel I like it better than the one in FS22 that we started off with. The trees are a huge improvement. Alright, we'll cut on down this way here. Oh no, we gotta get, actually, this was not the move to do. I think we might be able to make it this way. Might have to do a little off-roading here. Yeah. Come up here. Take a right. Followed by another right. 500 meters. So we got just under 3,000 liters of wheat that we're going to drop off up here for Paul. School bus coming along. Nice to see some American vehicles. In the past, I feel like all the vehicle traffic was really based on Europe type vehicles. So something like a school bus is definitely a nice change. Big old yellow school bus. Alright. Oh, we'll turn right here.
This is one of many selling points. If you don't like the prices
It wouldn't
you
let
get
me
on the
stop.
market, you can also store the grain in your farm silo
Just
to wait
ran
it out.
right into it.
Sell your goods later.
Yes, sir,
Now,
Paul.
let's get to it. Drive the trailer over the tip area and unload.
Yes, sir. Unloading from the rear here.
Well done.
Unload complete.
At some point, you'll do this in your sleep. Now, let's go back to the farm, shall we?
Let's. Paul. Meet you there. Gotta learn the way of the map here. So the collector's edition comes with a map of each of the a huge poster size map of each of the maps, which is cool. And it comes with a couple of keychains, and we also have the ignition, the USB ignition that came with it. Oh man, we're going the wrong way. I can already feel this now. We're gonna have to turn around here. Let's see how I can pull this off. Excuse me, Mr. School Bus. We've got places to go. But yeah, so it comes with the ignition. It came with a old school version of Farming Simulator, a CD of modding, and that's why I had this trouble. Normally I'd just buy like a Steam version of it or something. I made sure not to download, buy an Xbox version of it. Made that mistake before, won't make it again. I had trouble with it. Every time I closed it out, I basically had to restart my computer because it wouldn't close out properly. So, definitely don't want to go down that road again. Alright, here's the bridge. But yeah, so I highly recommend getting buying it through Steam. You won't have the download problems that I had. I don't know how many other people had download problems. I tried to look in the forums. I didn't see anything like standing out. I know some people had problems installing the Mac Done pack, which I have. That came if you pre-ordered it. You get the Mac Done pack. I just have to. I've got it downloaded. I just got to install it. Also, with this version, you get a gold version of the CR7, the New Holland harvester. Get a gold version of that, like literally gold. And I need to download and install that as well. And like I said, the mod hub's already got mods out, so definitely keep an eye on that. To me, it's something I keep an eye on every single day because I don't want to miss something. Alright. We can leave the vehicle. Let's go talk to Paw Paw.
You're back. Splendid. I started wondering if you joined your father. Well, where were we? Right. You've seen the most important steps on the field now. There's always more to do, like yield improvement, liming, fertilizing, weeding. Those require special equipment. Next thing is gaining a bit of a feel for everything. I'll just leave you to it so you can try out a few things. You don't want your old grandpa meddling with your business all the time, do you? But I'll be here if you need anything.
Thank you, Paw Paw.
If you want more detailed info, you can also ask Ben.
Ben?
He has been one of my most trusted helpers in the past. He will gladly explain a lot of farming techniques.
This is good for
Now,
people who are
get
just
to
starting
farming.
off. If you're brand new to Farming Simulator,
Indeed.
don't skip the tutorial.
You'll do just fine. This farm is your farm now.
Alright, we finished the guided tour. Great. Alright. I'm going down to settings here first. Game settings. Game save. I turn auto off, real time, normal, traffic on, seasonal growth. Yes, we'll do 1 day for now. Snow on, crop destruction is on. Leave plowing off, field stone on, lime, weeds, disaster, destruction. Oh yeah. So if like a tornado comes through or high winds and stuff will mess up your crop, that's pretty cool. Dirt. No, we want that fast. Automatic engine start off. Stop and go braking we leave on. Trailer fill limit off. Fuel usage normal. And no, I don't want them to buy stuff. I want them to have to come to me. Generals. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Help window. No, we're going to turn that off for now. Colorblind mode's off. Interactive zone marker. Info trigger. Field info. How come I can't get down further? Euro. Dollar. Miles, Fahrenheit, hectares, radio off. Input controls. Alright, this is where I've got to crank this bad boy up. Speedometer display value. I'm turning switch to trains off. Input. All right. I think that does it. So let's take a look at the map. Looks like we own 5, 4, 3, and 2. So we got some work to do on these. And canola is what we have to... let's check out our... Okay. So he didn't finish seeding that field. Alright, let's get the harvester back home here. Get your arm back in there, bud. Let's get your header on a trailer, and we'll get her back. This is going to need to be cultivated, so we'll work on that. Oops. Alright, we got the header on the trailer. Let's get her hooked up and pull her home. So this is our big boy field. I really want to get this turned over pretty quick. So yeah, you can definitely tell a difference in the lighting. I feel like it's a lot brighter. The grass looks better, I think. And there's a lot of just like little extras, like the cow mailbox back there and stuff that I feel are pretty cool. Alright, so we're out of there. We need to go pick up the cultivator again, so let's leave the trailer here. Alright. Trailer, you're staying here. Gotta go find my, I know where the cultivator is. He's right back here. So this is not going to be the first episode of the series. This is just a time to play. Wanted a fun time to play, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to head across the street here and get cultivating on that field we just harvested, so that we can get planting in it, or seeding in it, I guess I should say. I'll just start right down here. Alright. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I do want to turn that help window on. General settings. Help window on. AI settings. AI worker. Steering assist. Working with. Number of headlines. Working directions. Alright. Let's activate lane. And we're going. So I'm curious to see, especially on mod maps, how well this works. Because I don't know, I feel like a lot of the AI workers just struggle with mod maps. So I'm just curious on how that's going to equate into the actual fields on the mod maps. But hey, look, so here's the river right here by us. Oh, they're kicking out something over there. It's pretty sweet. Alright. Yeah, it's working pretty well so far. I'm digging the GPS. Now, this, you would think they would do something about this and have it, because we're way over the edge of the field, so I feel like it should go right up to the edge of the field and then maybe get thinner towards the middle of the field, but, you know, who knows? And, hey, they may make changes, you never know. So, we're coming up to, got the first headland done. Going to the second. Nice. This works really smoothly, actually. I was reading about the ground deformation and how they really had to do some special work in order to get that to work with the engine, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's not your typical everyday. It's so different, and they wanted to make sure that, like, if you did drive somewhere, that those stayed there even after you left. So, like, in 22, you'd have tire marks on the ground. They wouldn't be indented, but you'd have tire marks. But then once you were far away or enough time had passed, they would disappear. Well, they didn't want that to do that, but they also didn't want it taking up valuable resources. So they had to work some magic, and it looks like they've pulled it off pretty well. It'll take a little getting used to there. Like, each time I come up to one of those turns, I'm like, am I supposed to choose this one or this one? And then if you, the workers are supposed to work better because they use the same thing. So if it works well for us, it should work well for the workers. And hopefully that'll solve the problem that we've had before. But I'm curious to see what the course play guys come out with, the GPS guys come out with, you know, that kind of stuff, because here we go. Because I know they'll just take this and improve on it. I know they will. They're really great at it, and auto drive as well. I wonder if it driving to certain locations has improved at all or not. Put our cruise on here and let's go. So we're at about an hour into the game. We'll be playing for about 2 hours tonight. Wish I could do longer, but I can't. I'm hoping tomorrow night that I'm able to hop on and start our first season, which is going to be on River Bend Springs. This is we're just doing this for some fun, getting used to the game, seeing what all the new features are, and checking it out. Again, what happened to me with the installation, that may just be a more isolated thing. You guys may not have that problem. Like I said, I haven't really heard of anybody else having that problem. Doesn't mean they aren't, but no, wrong one, bud. Doesn't mean other people aren't having those problems, but who knows? So I wouldn't, like I said, I would if I had to do it over again, I would have bought Steam. Like, I may have even, I would have even still bought the collector's edition, but I would have bought the cheap version on Steam, like the lowest edition, just the base game, and so that I could have played on day one and not had to wait 2 days to get it downloaded. So that's just me. That's what I do different this time. I know a lot of people aren't able to spend that much money on it, and I get that. I just don't want everybody just making their decision like, oh, I'm not going to get it, because if he's having problems with that, I'll be having problems with that. I could have just been me. But I'm pretty sure the download wasn't just me, because I have fiber. I had nothing else going on. Like, it should have downloaded super fast. It was definitely their servers. But now that it's all installed, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm liking it. I'm glad that it's come out, and I'm really looking forward to getting to use these new features and check out these new maps. Like I said, they've really done a lot of work on this map. There's just a lot of the, sure, there's buildings and roads and stuff, but it's like they've really made it look a lot more American than they have in previous years, and I really appreciate that. So I think this is going to be the last of our headlands, and then we're going to actually be able to start our up and downs up here. And that's going to be interesting to see, like, can I skip a lane and then come back so I'm not having to do U-turns the whole time, or what? So we'll see. Alright. Oh no, it does want us to do one more, looks like. But see, look at all with the ground deformation and me having to turn like this, it's like very ugly looking. I would rather do the up and downs first. I'll need to check that in the settings next field we get into. See if the up and downs, if I can do the up and downs first and then do the head rows, so that we don't leave all those marks, or what. But it works great. I mean, especially you put it on cruise control, it's just doing its own thing. It's just till you get to the a major turn or whatever that you gotta do something else. But I like the graphics, the field, the way the field looks right now. The cultivated look looks really nice. It looks pretty realistic. Whoa. Oh, okay. I read Shakespeare stuff. First step of any farmer. I guess we've cultivated so much is what that is. We've already got a achievement. Yay team. Alright, so now we really do have to start on the up and downs. Alright, so we're half swiping right here. It's interesting the way it kind of divides it up. Oh yeah, I definitely can skip rows pretty easily. That's neat. I like it. That's what I was hoping we could do. So skip as many rows as we want and just pick up the next one so we're not having to do 90-point turns. And I hope that will improve the workers because they love doing those 90-point turns, and that's what takes them forever. And they charge a lot. I've always felt like, I don't know what it is in this game, but I always feel like Farming Simulator charges a lot for... Alright, there's one lane. Yeah, that works pretty good. So yeah, I guess we could have just started off on the up and downs instead of the headlands, and then picked up the headlands when we were done. But you live and you learn. And I'm trying to keep the cultivator down as we're making these turns, but we're still leaving indentations, some compaction on the ground. I'm stoked about this cultivator, this John Deere cultivator. And this is definitely the first that we've had something like this in the base game. I did know one of the downloads that you can get, there's two John Deere downloads. One is the 1775 planter, and then the other is the older John Deere tractor from the last game. So those are on Mod Hub ready to download already. What else was on there? There were some of the K brand, K-U-H-N. That brand, I think there were like 4, maybe even could be more. But I'm pretty sure there's at least 4 mods for them. Can't really remember any of the other ones, but definitely mods to me is what makes this game. If you just had these 3 maps and this equipment that came with the base game, the game would get old really quick. To me, it would get old really quick, and it really limit what how you can farm in this game. But the modders coming out with different equipment, especially a lot of the larger stuff for us Americans that are used to the larger fields and large equipment, you'd be missing out on that in this game. But the mods enable you to download stuff and try different things. So it's one of the things I love about Farming Simulator, and right now it has not gotten too bad like ATS, American Truck Sim, or Flight Simulator, where you have to pay for good mods. There are people out there that do it, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you don't have to pay for any mod, but on the Mod Hub you never have to pay for it. What Giants does is if they submit it to the Mod Hub, they get compensated based off of the number of downloads, and they can get compensated themselves, or that money can go to charity, whichever they prefer. And so since they kind of compensate them, I think that's helping keep it free. But again, I do know there are people out there who do charge, and I'm not saying that nobody should charge. I just remember when I was a teenager and I was really big into Flight Simulator, and this was 20 years ago, so, but I could download any plane I wanted for free, you know, like, all the mods on the game were free. There were a few companies that would come out with like DLC packs and stuff, but they were really high quality and stuff, and you know, some of them were worth it, some of them weren't, you know. But now these days, like, the freeware community, with how realistic everything has gotten, they just, if you want to get something super realistic, you pretty much have to pay for it, which is fine. But again, I remember being a teenager and not being able to buy those things that I wanted to buy because I was a teenager. I didn't have money like that I could drop $60 on a freaking add-on. Now it's not as big of a deal, but I still think everybody should be able to get cool mods, you know, for free. I understand it takes a lot of time. I understand it's, you know, you got to do your research and stuff like that, but put it up on ModHub. Now, the downside about ModHub is they're very picky about what they release, and so that's why a lot of these other download sites have come out for mods. It's funny because they put the base, like the ModHub ones on there too, and it's like, if I'm going to download the ModHub ones, I'm going to download them from ModHub. Like, that's what I want. When you download from a third-party site, you just never know. I know there was a mod last year that came out for 22 that had basically a virus in it that would wipe your save games. So you have to be careful when you're downloading from these third-party sites. But this game would not be near as cool without the modders. So make sure you show them love. I also know that every now and then there's people stealing other people's mods, you know, like, give credit where credit's due. Like, ask the person, hey, can I mod this? Like, can I take your mod and, you know, kind of tweak it and make it my mod? Most people are cool about it. It's just when you take something and say that it's yours, but it was clearly theirs. And that's happened. Usually, Giants is really good on that. They'll take the mod down and investigate it, and if the mod, you know, does belong to somebody else, they'll keep it down. If it doesn't, and their investigation shows no, this guy didn't make this mod, they'll put it back up. I mean, it's nice to, you know, have that, and you don't get that on the third-party mod sites. There's many third-party mods that I've downloaded and been off the third-party sites that I've been disappointed with, and there's some on ModHub that I've been disappointed with. The majority of everything is nice. Alright, let's go to the next row. So that, yeah, I like that you can choose which row. This is, I mean, it's basically doing what the GPS app allowed you to do. And it looked like you could change the angle and stuff like that when you're setting up the driving assist. After this, we may do a contract. That'd be a good thing to do. A little change of scenery. Get some different equipment than what we were just using. Still, the swath is just, I don't know what it is about the swath, but far away it just does not look good to me. Farming Simulator is actually the game that I started and really got into YouTube and gaming and into the community. The community of Farming Sim, if you haven't played Farm Sim before, it's a very good community. Sure, like any communities, you got your people who, you know, disagree with you. Maybe there's a little spats, but most everybody is very nice, works really well with each other. You know, during COVID, this community was awesome. We were all trapped, we were all going through it together, and people were very helpful. And you know, you never know what somebody's story is, you know, what they have experience with. And you got people who are actual farmers that play this game. You've got people who have never stepped foot on a farm in their whole entire life. It's a great community that really does stick together and works pretty well together. I am going to set up a Farming Simulator 25 multiplayer server. So I just renewed my G Portal server. All I have left to do is put FS25 on it and get it going. So I will get that in. Once I get it set up, I'll get that information out, and maybe we can do some multiplayer live streams together. And last, but definitely not least, the final swipe. Wow, the repair on it's already down a quarter, but the gas is barely touched. Usually it's the opposite of that, if I remember right. Oh, it shows GPS active in the bottom right corner. You can see where it says active, and that's the GPS. This thing's got 82.1 mile hours on it. Alright. No, actually let's keep you down so I don't... Alright, we'll go park this at the farm, then let's check out a contract. I want to see what the contracts look like. We will not have time today to get into productions or anything like that. There's a lot. I hope to do a map tour here in the next couple of days. Start the Riverbend series, so I'm trying not to build too much up that I kind of wasted. Okay. Deadwood. Oh, so they have like logging contracts now. That's cool. Fertilizing, hoeing, rock removal, spraying. Got a couple of sprayer options there. Stone picking, wood transport. Active and new. Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. So, you got stone picking. Well, what's rock removal versus stone picking? Oh, okay. Rock removal is going to be not really farming. Okay. That's going to be more in the forestry type of thing. Land clearing. Hoeing. Man, you can make bank hoeing. Let's do some stone picking. And no, actually, let's do a spraying one. And we're going to borrow the items because, of course, we don't have it. All right. And we're also going to have to buy some liquid fertilizer. So it looks like all the key combinations are the same, which is good. That should mean that my FS25 should work, but for some reason my Stream Deck's not working. That one works. That one works. Interesting. So we have got to come to the store and nope, not packs. Not vehicles, not brands. So they do have the used vehicle sale. I like that. Packs. Vehicles. Okay, here we go. Pallet tanks. Alright, we're filling it up from that tank right now. Alright, and now we've got to go to farmland. $78. So 78 is down here and we are up there. So we take a left out of here. We'll take a, so we're up here. So we'll take a, come down this main road and just take a right. So we'll go out this way because it's the right way to go. I saw a car coming. Nope. So we got our Zator tractor. The Crystal HD 170. And we got the Amazon UX. Is that a 5201? I thought it was 56. 5201. Oh boy, it's got all that liquid in there. She don't like pulling that up a hill. Lumber company, very nice. I'm telling you, the improvement on the placeables and stuff is pretty darn nice. Are we still? Yeah, we're moving in the right direction. And I like it's got the partial width or full width on the sprayer, so you don't have to waste the fertilizer. Now I don't see anything about precision farming in here at all, so I'm sure they're going to. I think that's where we need to turn. Yep. I'm sure at some point they're going to come out with a DLC with that. They usually do. They have for the past 2 games, and I really like it. That's the way I prefer to do it. I feel like it's more realistic to today. Alright, so here we go. Ooh. Alright, let's turn the sprayer on and get going. It's so hard to see though. I hate it when it's a crop like this that's like partially grown, so you can't really tell where you've gone before. And that's one thing I liked about precision farming, is it would show you where you went on your mini map. We're going a little uphill this way. Alright. Let's get ready for our first turn here. Turn her hard. Wow, I hear background noise wise, like ambiance. I heard a jet flying over. That's pretty cool. It was really faint, but I heard it, and I like that. So down to 33% in the tank. Been through about 300 liters so far. Turn that spray off for a minute till we get turned around here. It's right about here where we stop spraying that. So this is the part I don't like, is it's very hard to tell where you've already been. So you just kinda have to wing it. Now I could see over that way our tracks, and so I'm kinda using that as a guide to let us do it. Whoa, it says spraying field 78. Oh, we weren't supposed to fertilize it. That's what it is. We're supposed to kill weeds. Oh. I was not paying attention. Alright, we're going to cancel that. Alright, lesson learned. I forget that spraying is spraying for weeds and not fertilizing. Ugh, idiot. See, there's a fertilizing one. Oh, it uses an old school spreader on that one. Sure, we'll do some hoeing. Oh, we got a Pottinger hoer. Got a Pottinger hoer. We've got weight, so might as well put that weight on first, because otherwise we're really going to have it wrong. And this is the Steyr 6200 Absolute CVT. And I didn't see any numbers on this potager. Oh, there it is. The Rotocare V 12,400. Alright, so where are we going? Not available. New. Active. Farmland 91. 91. Oh, so it's pretty much... It's almost that well. Okay, so pull straight and then get on this windy one and just stay on it for a minute. Okay. do that. Alright. Hey there, guy. Man, this thing's hauling. It's got some great acceleration to it. Except, so it shows I'm maxing out at 33, but then on the cruise control it says 53, but it's not 53, that must be kilometers. That's a mistake. It's not made to go 53 miles an hour, I know that, so that's definitely something Giants needs to fix. I may hop in the forums and let them know. Okay, take a right here. Pretty sure we took a right here. Yeah, that's right. I was going right. It's got a GPS dome on the top, you can see. And I guess all tractors can have GPS. It doesn't cost anymore on a tractor. The GPS mod, you'd have to pay like 20 grand, 15 grand, something like that. But it doesn't look like we have to worry about that. This map feels really big for a standard size map. I like that. Alright, so here we are. Steering assist, working width, number of headlands. 2, work direction, automatic, side offset, show line, okay. Lower that down. I don't see any weeds in here yet. $15 miles an hour? Whew, we should be through this pretty quick. That's nice. So we'll do our headlands, and then we will get going on our up and downs. See the fog up ahead, the light up ahead? It looks they've really worked on it. It looks really good. Okay, so now I think I see what the weeds look like. Okay, they're just so small and green, just like the crop. That makes it kind of hard to see. This is a decent size hoe as well. I like it, especially with this speed. I may think about doing this instead of spraying for weeds. And on these where it's kind of hard to tell, that's what I should have done on the last one. When I was fertilizing, it was hard to tell. Could have just turned on GPS and that would have told me where I need to go. Sometimes I learn the hard way, guys. That's just part of it. Alright, we're coming up to where we finished our first. I just did that one. Okay. There we go. It takes a little getting used to, but once you're used to it, I think we're going to be fine. But the width of this thing is still just... The width with the speed just really makes me feel like this is the way I need to go when it comes to keeping weeds tamed. And this piece of equipment, this model, it's not been in the previous version of Farming Simulator. Even in the mods, I don't think. I have not seen it before. And it may be something new product. And that's why Pottinger... That's why Pottinger decided to release it. The collector's edition of FS25 does come with some stickers as well from the different brands. A couple keychains. I did not hook up the USB ignition yet. I just wanted to, like I said, I just wanted to get in the game. But we will have that ready to go. And I'm thinking for my series, I'd really like to use the steering wheel, the Hori Farming Simulator setup. So. There we go. Now we're starting on our up and downs here. But yeah, I really want to get that set up and use the farming control system. I think the realism, the realism just really goes up. The immersion goes up. You feel like you're actually doing something, you know. So I'm not gonna, since this thing gets so wide, I think I'm not gonna skip a row. I'm just gonna go each row. So we're 63% done already. 9:08 in the morning. But the trees, I like the new trees. It looks a lot better than the old ones. It looks a lot more realistic, and I think there's different types of trees as well that they've put throughout the map, so that also helps make it look more realistic. I'm just really impressed with the visuals on this map, and can't wait to check out the Asian map, Hunan Pantai I think it's called, and see what's going on about that. There is a third map. I can't even remember the name of the European map, but I'm really more stoked about the Asian map. Also rice farming and the different rices, short grain, long grain, and how you plant them and flood the field, like all that stuff. I'm really interested in all that. Coming up to the end of that. Alright. Oh, that was a weird looking glitch there. Oh, there it goes again. Looks like, is that flies? Or there's a little white... Yeah, it's gotta be flies. Bugs or something. Little birds. Tiny birds. They're just flying everywhere. Interesting. I don't know that you'd be able to see it on yours, but you can definitely see these like white things flying past. Very small. It's just a small detail that I think you could easily overlook it, but I could see it. But now I don't see them going this way. Oh yeah, I do. There we go. I bet that's what that is. That's cool. Alright, 88% of hoeing field 91. %, of 91 on field 91. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be going with the grain there. 'When you're hoeing, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to go with the grain, but looks like we're going against it, which is not new in Farming Simulator, by the way. 96, 97. And last but definitely not least, the swipe right here. No? Man, it's not getting us anything. Where have we not hoed at, man? Trying to see, we've done all these. 01 back over this way. Yeah, here it is. This guy. So I like how it does that. That it's that it kind of doles out the ones you've already done. All right, we got another achievement for doing a contract, and we'll put this one up. So let's take a look at the vehicles. Very curious. Small tractors. Got that tiny Landini that you'd use for doing grapes and olives, along with the methane power New Holland there. The Ridge Attack, the Zetor, Fent 200, Fent 300. Ooh. That one I think was on a DLC. Yeah, Antonio Caro was on a DLC last time. Massey 5700 and a Class Arion 470 to 410. A John Deere 3650. It's got 116 horses on it. Zeto Forterra Fendt 500 Vario. There's the Lintrack. That's new. And the Deutsch. Cool. Small tractors, medium tractors. Massey M7, the Challenger MT600. Oh, that's cool. The Agco White 8010. There's the Crystal HD Z-Tour M8 series of Kubota. Kubota was an add-on pack last time. New Holland T7. Very nice. Case Puma. A Valtra T-Series. Fendt 700 Vario. A 6R John Deere. Nice. A Steyr Absolute. Deutz-Fahrer. AgroStar 8.31 or a Series 7 TTV HD. Very nice. McCormick X8 VT drive and a Series 8 Deutsch. Let's go to large tractors. Valtra S Series, the Massey 9S, Fendt 900 Vario. We got the 7R. We've got the 8R. Nice. I love that we got a lot of the Deeres in here. T8 Genesis, 8RT, 8RX, Magnum AFS, 1000 Vario. We got the 9R in base game and the 9RX, 1100 Vario, Xerion 12 class, and the Steiger 715 quad track up to 778 horsepower. 9RX is at 691. Now I know there's a new 9RX that I think, or a new 9 series that has as much, if not more, horsepower than the Steiger that's come out in real life. So hopefully somebody will mod that for us. Trucks. We've got the Lizard Dragon. That'll be perfect on them smaller maps. Oh, I love this International CV series. Beautiful. I just want to see. Okay, so you can choose your different extension. Yeah. Got a tipper, box body, flatbed. Oh, that's great. And you can change the cab options. International TransStar Eagle 2. Anthem 6x4, Black Anthem 6x4, those were in the last games. These are new. All three of those are new. The Volvo Electric, that's new. Love it. Mac was in it last time. This Volvo was in it last time, but I don't know if this one was or not. I can't remember. Very nice. Cars and bikes. Got a little motorcycle there. Aprilia RX 125. We got the 850 Kubota Sidekick, Tigra car 3200. Oh, there's a 4-seater Kubota side by side. Oh, old International truck. I love it. Skoda Kodiaq and the old Lizard 2017 pickup. Miscellaneous, the same 2 miscellaneous as we had last time. Loaders, front loaders, a Schaefer and a Kubota. Telehandlers, the Manto, the Stinboygen. I think that's the one. Is that the one where you can lift the... Is it that one or this one? One of these, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Where, yeah, it's this one. So not only can you lift it up, but you can lift the cab up too, so that you have a better view when you're doing stuff up high. It's really cool. A Fendt T740, that's new. The Merlot's new, and the Schaefer's new. Wheel loaders. Oh, we got a JCB wheel loader. I love it. The 435S, and then we've got the Volvos, and one with electric that we had in the last game. Skid steers, we got the Kubota and the New Holland, and forklift, we got the Junger, can't say that, Mantel, trailers, We got these are all kind of very basic every game trailers here. Don't see anything new there. We've got this Flieger forage wagon. The Ha KW. There's the Dimco like we had, but oh, this is different than we had last. This is a little smaller. This is the 850. There's the Bergman. We've had that before. J&M, brand new to the game. J&M Extend Ranch 1112. We've got the Conveyall again. We've got that again. That's in again. That's in again. Amity, Crop Chaser. Oh, you can do a lot with that one. Man, you could do all sorts of... So this one's for sugar beets. This one's forage. This thing. Sweet. Look at that thing. It's huge. Trying to figure out how this thing works. Huh. I'll have to check that out. That's pretty cool. Oh, and we do still have the Walkabout Mother Bin. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Changing systems. Flatbed trailers. You've got the Profiliner. And those two were in the last game. Low loaders. You got the Flegel, the Dimco, the Load King, the Schwarzmuller, and a Brandt. Nice. Semi-trailers. Load King. The Super B. Conveyall again. Your normal plows. Pretty much the same as the others. Cultivators. We've got this John Deere 980 in there, which I love. You got a Limkin. A couple Limkins. A K brand. Pottinger. Treffler. That's a new one. A Horsch has been in it before. I think most of these have been in it before. Disc Harrows. I got a Vaderstad. A Dalbo power chain. That looks pretty sweet, actually. And the Bednar and the Kinze. Those were in the last game. Power Harrows, I don't ever really use them that much, so I don't know too much about them. Subsoilers, same thing. Mulchers. Oh, we got more options on the mulcher front. That's cool. A Silek. TMC Kinsella. 2 TMC Kinsellas. Let's see, this one's a 1.4 and that's a 2.2 meter. Noche Speedmax 300. That's a 3 meter. Then you go up to a 3 meter TMC Kinsella. Then another Noche Speedmax 560, which is 2.7. Oh, this Bednar looks cool. Batwing. It's like it's double. So instead of just the one blade on each side, you've got 2 blades on each side. Dope. 7 meters. And then you got the Horsch mulcher, which is 12.2. Very nice. Very nice. Spader, you got the one. Stone Picker, the LO. Very nice. Seating. Oh, we got some new options in here. No, I think these are all pretty basic. Maybe the Great Plains is new. That Bednar's new. Okay, we've had. Haven't had that one before. Haven't had Novag before. And there's the big Amazon. Planters. Like I said, the John Deere 1770 is out on Mod Hub. Go get it. Missouri. Amazon. K-Brand. Horsch. Grima. Kinze. Horsch. Kverneland. Seed tanks. Seeds. Yield improvements. Sprayers. So we got the Hardee's back. The backpack. The front and back kit. You got the pull behind, the Amazon pull behind. That's not old. Oh, we got Agrifac is new, and the Agrio is new as well. Manure spreaders. Don't know which one of these are new. I've used mostly modded ones, so I'm not too sure on that. This Salek is a new spreader, but I like it. Old school. Be perfect for an old school Let's Play. The Amazon standard, the Breedall standard, and the other Amazon. And the Breedall's the only one that can do lime. Slurry tankers, I don't know too much about which ones are new. That was in the last game. I think those were all in the last game, if I'm not mistaken. Then you got the slurry tools, slurry transport. These are new. The Zune hammer, I don't remember seeing those before. The weeders, the two Einbachs are normal. Elmers. There's the Pottinger we used, which worked really well. I'm curious. That one we were doing 15 miles an hour. This one goes down to 7. Yeah, so that one, I think it'd be worth, even if you had big fields, doing it with that one because you get it done faster. Rollers. Oh, we got a Brandt roller. That's new. And the Vader stat. I don't remember seeing that in the last game either. Combines. We've got the Massey 8570. Evian 450. Massey Beta 7360. Oh, that looks pretty sweet. I like it. The Fent 5275. And then there's the Case Axle Flow 7150. We got the S7, so this is new to the base game. 6900 Lexion has been in here, the 8000, and the X9 1100, which was in the last one. Here's the CR11. Let me see if that's the... I think I have it right here. No, I don't. I forget what I did with the gold one. I need to install that. Oh, and then you also have the AF11. Very nice. You got your headers, of course, and MacDon is in here with the headers. They also that MacDon kit will brings the swathing into the game. Case Flex Draper 250. There's a 50 John Deere. There's a 50 New Holland and a 50. And then you go down to 45, 35, 28 foot. So forth, so on. Corn headers. You got this. This one's new, I know for sure. And that one. We had those in the last one. Capellos in the last one. Special headers. Sunflower headers. And what is that? Oh, I don't know which crop that is. I can't remember. Header trailers, of course. Forage harvesters. You got a 9000 Deere. You got the Quintana. You got the FR780 from New Holland. The Jaguar 990 from Klaas. And you got the Krona Big X 1180. Of course, you got your different headers for them, from pickup or grass cutting or corn and other crops. Wow. Man, there's a lot of options. Cool. Leveler, silo compactor, mowers. Oh, they got the Vermeer. That was an add-on pack. That was a DLC. LO, I like that one. The K brand, of course, and the Big M450. Tedders, pretty much the same. This one may not have been in it before. Windrowers, the SIPs have been in here. This is a new one. 7 meter. That one I'm pretty sure is in the last game. Krona. The Merge Pro. Also K brand. There's like 4 or 5 K brand mods on Mod Hub. I highly recommend it. One of them's the Merge Max. And then you got this big Pottinger. Forage wagons, couple Pottinger. These look pretty standard from the last game. Grassland care. Just that Diablo. Balers. I thought there was supposed to be a... Oh, square balers. Okay. Massey. Got the small baler. Then you go to K-Brand, Kloss, Massey, Fent, and Acrona. Very nice. Round balers. Got the Go Wheel. Most of these... I don't remember them being a case round baler in the last one, but there could have been. Krona there definitely was. Go Wheel was an add-on. The John Deere C441R is new. It's about time they came out with a base game decent John Deere baler. The Anderson Bio baler, and then you got the Vermeer self-propelled baler. Bale transport, everything's the same as was in the last game. Same here. Beet harvesters. These two you pull behind, and then these are the self-propelled. This is a new one. These two are pretty standard in the game. Beet loading, you got the Runropa. Potato planters, you got the same options pretty much. And same options for the harvesters. Now these are new, your vegetable planters. Grimm and Caverlin. Vegetable harvesters, these are your pull behinds, and then there's your self propelled harvester. Spinach harvester. Green bean harvester. And your pea harvester. Oxbow's got all of those. Now here's your rice planter for maybe short grain rice, I think. And then this is your rice harvester. Oh, maybe no, long grain rice. So this does short and long grain, I think. And then this only cuts the long grain. Maybe? I think that's right. Sugarcane harvester, same. Cotton harvesters, same options as before. Cotton transport. Olive harvesters, the Gregory is new. Grape harvesters, the Arrow is new, and the Gregory. Animals, forage mixers. Most of these are the same. Barrels, those are the same. Those are the same. Straw blowers, this Elmer's is new. Oh, this one's a lot lighter, holds the same, takes a little more horsepower. Interesting. Harvesters, you got the 843L. Nice. Base game. That's a first. Komatsu and the Impex is new as well. Forders, you got the John Deere 848L. That's new. The Ponzi and the Rotna, they've been out. This one is new too, I think. Excavators, you got the Volvo excavators, very nice. Excavator tools. Wood transport, you got your different options there. Mulchers, forestry mulchers, yeah. Winches, so they've put the winches back in the game. That was on a DLC from the last game. I'm glad the winches is standard here. Then you got a couple Volvo high lift, Snigaboing. Let's see, belt systems. That's all the same. Winter equipment, same. Miscellaneous. This is different. pallet transporter. Cool. Little trailer. Objects. You got your different marking sprays. Got your same chainsaws. You've got your pressure washer, and you've got your mower. That's for working on like side of hills and stuff. And a brush. And that's it. Well, we're at 2 hours. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Sorry it's taken me this long to actually get this live stream up and running, but again, nothing I could do about it. It was beyond my control. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss another episode. We will be doing a couple of series, one on the Asian map, one on Riverboon Springs, and I hope to see you guys soon. This is PC Sim Guy.